but make sure you have the whole surface covered, okay? Because it's very important when the Xbox gets hot, because this is the stuff that helps the Xbox stay cool. Make sure it's on nice and smooth. Okay, now it's time to put the next heatsink on. And basically what you want to do is turn the Xbox up. And you're going to want to put each screw in upright, opposite of the way you put the first set of screws in, okay? So screw in as such. Turn it around. Let me turn it around so you guys can see. Now you're going to want to put washers on the screws. Hold it, make sure you hold the back of the screw in place, and you're going to place washers on each screw. Now, the washers will hold the screw in place as you go around and do the other ones. Make sure you push the washer all the way to the bottom. Okay. And if sometimes you can use the screwdriver or something, just push the washer down a little bit. Make sure it's all the way down on the screw. Go and do it to each one of them. And when you're done with that, this is what it will look like. Okay, now it's time to put the heatsink on. Turn it around so you can see. Basically, you just place it on top of all the screws. Hold it in place. Okay, then you just want to tighten the screws up. Now, we're going to do it just like we tightened the nuts up on the last one. Never tighten one up just by itself, okay? Always go to one, then the next one, and the next one, because you never know how tight the other one might get, and it'll pivot, causing air to get to the heatsink. So tighten one up piece by piece, then go into the next one. Okay? Now you're almost done. It's time for the next step. Okay. Now that we've got the now that we have the motherboard with the X clamps taken off and our nut and screws on, what we're going to do now is heat the Xbox 360 up, okay? Now, we do this to get the solder joint back together, and this will cause the 3 red lights in the first place. Okay, basically, you're going to take your Xbox and place it back into the chassis. Okay. You're going to put your RF modulator back on, which is the power button. Turn it over. Place this back on. Okay. Now, the most important thing is not to plug the fan back up, okay? Because basically we want the Xbox to overheat, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, it's going to work. Okay, plug the Xbox back up. Place the AV cord in and the power cord, okay? Then press the button. Now, 3 red lights are still going to be blinking, okay? But what you're going to want to do is leave the Xbox on until only 2 lights blink instead of 3. This tells you that the Xbox has heated up and that it has manually cut itself off. And you can feel the heat sinks getting hot. So we're going to let this sit for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to come back to it. And you can take your fan vacuum and put it back into place. Snaps right in. Okay, let's cut it on and see if we get the 3 red lights. Voila. As you can see, it's working now. Let's cut it off. Cut it back on one more time just to show you guys close up. No more red lights. Don't forget to post comments at the bottom of the video to let me know how your Xbox came out. Thanks for watching my videos. Good luck.